Conserve, protect, preserve. What's up, Yanalohistas? I am your Senpai D.
Hello, 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 Yanalahista. This is Mika.
And this is Bugs, ready for action. We are here at the Philippine Eagle Center to showcase a wide array of wildlife that can only be found in the Philippines. But today, we are going to showcase the species Macaque fascicularis philippinensis, or also known as the Philippine long-tailed macaque.
From the beautiful flora to the exotic fauna, Philippines is no doubt one of the most diverse in life, flourishing in its environment.
But when the time calls for an action and the wildlife pleads for help, are we ready to use our voices to help these precious lives from the brink of extinction?
Well, let us find out, together with our friend Isley, as for our voiceover for today. Let us explore together the Philippine Eagle Center and its amazing wildlife.
At the other side of the enclosure, of course. The Philippine long-tailed macaque, also known as the Macaque fascicularis philippinensis, is a subspecies of the long-tailed macaque, found throughout the Philippines, including islands such as Luzon, Palawan, and Mindanao. It is typically recognized for its reddish-brown color and its distinctive cheek pouches. Males are larger than females that ranges from 4 to 8 kilograms compared to the females that ranges from 3 to 4 kilograms. The species is omnivorous, meaning that they eat plants and animal matter. This could include fruits, crabs, flowers, and insects.
These macaques are diurnal and highly social, living in troops dominated by females. The social structure is matrilineal, meaning females typically stay in their birth group while males disperse once mature. Mating occurs with both polygyny, meaning one male mates with several females, and polygynandry, multiple males mate with multiple females, with births generally occurring from May to July, following a gestation period of 162 to 193 days. The newborn macaques are dependent on their mothers until they are about 420 days old.
In terms of taxonomy, the Philippine long-tailed macaque belongs to the family Cercopithecidae, which also includes other species of macaques. The species is still found widely across the Philippines but faces threats due to human activities and habitat destruction.
we're back, Yana Lohistas, and we're here with...
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sean Ishipulango Sato. I am the FPE auditor and I am also a volunteer tour guide at the Philippine Eagle Center.
So, good afternoon, Kuya Sean.
Thanks for having me.
Can I ask you a question? Can you tell us about the Philippine long-tailed macaque that is living here in the center?
These Philippine long-tailed macaques have actually been here for around a decade or so. And I think the total has increased to around 25 members within this pack of monkeys. So this pack of monkeys actually has a hierarchical system. Being social animals, these animals have a very unique hierarchical system with a matriarch and a patriarch, the alpha female and the alpha male. So the alpha male is the one that breeds with the alpha females, and the alpha females are only restricted to breed with the alpha males, while the rest of the pack just simply follow the orders of both. Their structural society is so complex that in fact an incident around 5 years ago where a tree has stumbled into their enclosure, 3 monkeys have escaped from the enclosure and thus have been deemed as outcasts. Once the center has captured and relocated them back to the cage, they have been aggressively bullied by the alpha males and alpha females, which means that they are not accepted into the pack anymore. So if you leave their that little island of theirs, once you leave their society or their little pack, you are not allowed to return back to the pack. It means that you are a fully independent monkey. And so what happened to the 3 monkeys that escaped? They are currently in rehabilitation behind the enclosures, where they are being kept safe and away from the other members that would most likely bully them.
Okay, thank you. And Kuya Sean, one of the biggest challenges facing the Philippine long-tailed macaque is human-wildlife conflict. These macaques often venture into farms or villages in search for food, and in turn, they are seen as pests by farmers. How should we, especially the youth, help protect these very delicate lives in order to preserve our ecosystem?
As a student myself, what we can do as students is, of course, educate the farmers, teach them about how monkeys are essential to the environment, how they are essential to our ecosystem, and we should teach them how to conserve these monkeys as they are a vital part of the Filipino ecosystem. We should also educate how farmers should, set up fences and how to better protect their farms without unnecessary violence, without killing the monkeys or anything like that. We should also advocate for farmers, not just for the monkeys but for the farmers also, by raising funds for the farmers and giving them better access to fences in which they can use or they can build to protect their crops. We should not only focus on the monkeys, but we should also give our support to the farmers who grow our food for us. In turn, we can ensure that both monkeys and farmers can live in harmony together.
Thank you so much, Kuya Sean, and...
Hi, I'm Isley, and I love to share something cool about the macaque at the Philippine Eagle Center.
These intelligent and curious primates are always a lively highlight of the visitor experience. If you watch closely, you'll often see them climbing trees, using their tails for balance, or exploring their surroundings with boundless energy. They are also very social animals, and one of their most fascinating behaviors is grooming each other, which helps strengthen their social bonds and maintain group harmony. Their enclosures here are designed to replicate their natural forest habitat as closely as possible. You all notice the abundance of trees, rocks, and vegetation, which give them plenty of opportunities to climb, forage, and move about freely just as they do in the wild. These naturalistic spaces not only ensure their physical health but also allows visitors like you to observe them behaving in ways that reflect their natural instincts. They also included shaded areas to protect them from the heat, mimicking the canopy cover of their jungle homes. This attention to detail ensures their comfort while helping the guide educate visitors about the importance of conserving the environments where these animals thrive. It's amazing to see how much effort is put into making them comfortable and letting them act naturally. Watching them reminds us how important it is to protect not just the animals but also their habitats. I hope you get a chance to stop and observe them. It's such a great way to learn about the wildlife we're lucky to have here in the Philippines.
So what can we do to help? As we've seen today, conservation efforts are essential, but they also require cooperation from everyone, as local communities, conservation groups, and even us as individuals.
Protecting species like the Philippine long-tailed macaque isn't about just saving one animal. It's about preserving the entire ecosystems. Every step we take in protecting their habitats helps ensure a healthy planet for our future generations.
We've learned today that conservation is a long-term commitment, and it involves more than just protecting animals. It's about understanding the interconnectivity of nature and finding ways to live harmoniously with wildlife.
Thanks for joining us today. If you want to make a difference, start by learning more and sharing what you've learned. Thanks also to our wonderful tour guide, which is Kuya Shun, who shed light to our chosen star for this day. Together, we can help protect this amazing species that call the Philippines home.
And don't forget to visit the Philippine Eagle Center, where we prioritize conservation of not only endangered species, but all species within the Philippines. So please, don't hesitate to come by and visit us soon.
So don't forget to conserve, protect, and preserve.
In the service of life, in
all
all forms.